Good morning, LEGO fans. I am Brickwise, and today I am joined by
Lego fan,
and today we're going to talk about LegoCon 2022.
Lego Con that happened.
Yeah. So we're going to go through all the stuff, and we'll start with the most exciting thing. This is how they opened it. All these brand new Lightyear sets that are coming out soon.
A movie is about it soon.
Well, a movie came out yesterday. So they got us all excited. I have to say, slightly disappointed in that opening. They showed us these sets. All of these were already came out like April, right? When we were in Disneyland, April. I think it was April 24th. So, what do you think about the fact that there wasn't really any new Lightyear sets?
That was cool. I like the piece with the lizard head and also the Cyclops head. We're gonna do a new part of this of LegoCon right now, right?
Well, we're talking about what happened at LegoCon is what we're doing. So, all right. So, no new Lightyear sets, but they showed them off like they were new. They talked about them like they were going to be new. So that was slightly disappointing because I thought we were actually going to have new ones because I like these sets, and more importantly, Lego fan likes these sets.
How about we now turn it to Minecraft because we have a Minecraft character, so why not?
We could talk about Minecraft, but I do want to mention while we're getting that set up, don't forget to subscribe to Brickwise.
Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna set it up for a few. Boing.
All right, so one thing I do want to mention as well, there was a special thing for VIPs.
There's a new Minecraft set, though.
Hold on. There was a special thing for VIPs. If you found a specific code and you typed it in, I'm going to move this much closer because most of the rest of what we're going to do here will be pretty close. If you typed it in, then you get access to a bunch of stuff on the VIP site. So we'll talk about that as well in the near future. So tell them about the Minecraft set. So they had Lady Agnes on. They had Lady Agnes on, and then this specific.
And then Michael.
And Michael. I think I thought his name was Fred. Anyway, one of the Lego designers that designs Minecraft sets, and there's going to be a bunch of new Minecraft sets. They only really talked about 2 of them on there, but if you check on Lego.com, you will see a bunch of them. Lego fan, you're excited though, right?
I like Minecraft. If you haven't known that, I'm also gonna tell you something. There's 2 new Minecraft sets or one, and yet talk about the
Abandoned Village?
No, the Lego characters that they have in the Lego vote. So they're the Prismarine guy, the Prismarine Knight, the
Crystal Knight?
Crystal Knight, and the Regular Knight. The Regular Knight has an axolotl on one of his armor pieces.
So yeah, there's a mob vote of sort where you get to vote for 3 different options, and whichever one wins will be in there. Do you want to tell the good viewers who you're going to vote for?
People vote. I'm going to vote for the Prismarine Knight.
Prismarine Knight. Now, if you're watching this today, they said you will have about a week to do it. I honestly couldn't figure out where to do the vote, so hopefully I'll figure that out by the time I post this. Check the description below. If I did, it'll have a link to where you do the vote. Last year they did it on Twitter, though I didn't see a vote this year on Twitter, so I don't know if it was just delayed or what, but I couldn't find it on their website. I will continue looking. We will be voting for the Prismarine Knight ourselves. Last year we voted for the Ninja, and the Ninja won. And we got that set.
But can we make it the Avatar thing yet?
Not the Avatar thing yet. I want to talk about this real quick here. So a couple of really exciting things when it comes to Minecraft is number 1, the Abandoned Village is going to have a bunch of new sets for a bunch of new pieces in the set. We're gonna have zombie villagers for the first time. We're gonna have We're gonna have the farmer's hat for the first time. I forget what else. What other new pieces were in that one?
There's a zombie villager head with a farmer's hat on top.
Yeah, I just mentioned that. Was there anything else other than that on that set that was new?
Oh, the village! I know something on the village. There's cobweb pieces.
Yeah, there's cobweb pieces too. The other cool thing, so the other set they showed off on LegoCon was the skeleton spawner, which is also really neat that they're doing
the
that.
Spawner spin. There's a skeleton with a helmet, which I have a set like that with a skeleton horse.
Yep.
I'm so excited to have them.
Yes, you are very excited. You're jumping around. Outside of that, there's some other. Please stop jumping around though, because you're shaking the camera. But okay. So the other thing is that they didn't show them on Minecon on LegoCon, but there is some other new sets, and one of the things I'm excited for with this rendition of the new Minecraft sets is they're actually changing the chests. I've been saying that they need to do that for a while. They're finally doing that to make them look like Minecraft chests.
Everybody,
go ahead.
The new chest has the bottom the same, but the top flat. Let's go to another one.
Hold on. So make sure to comment below what your favorite part of LegoCon was, and also that VIP thing. I'll post a picture now-ish on what that was. So I'll pause for just a moment. All right, so coming back in after showing that picture with the code on there, this is as close as I could get to what is this? Avatar.
Say ye time.
Yeah, so
Say ye time.
So we'll talk about that for just a moment. So they went through and they talked about the new Avatar sets coming out as well. If you weren't aware, they're making a new Avatar movie. I think it's supposed to come out at the end of this year. I'm personally not excited for it, nor am I excited for these sets, but it was a big event on the Minecon show. What about you? You've never seen Avatar. Are you at all excited about the Avatar sets?
I'm not.
They're not. Well, I will mention one thing that was neat about them that does open up for some stuff. They do have tall bodies, and it looked to me like they just had, because they have a tail too. I didn't add a tail to this one, but hold on. Don't. Okay. So they do have the tall bodies. They had a tail, and it looked to me like they just added, the tail, which made the body taller. But they talked about the body being taller, so maybe it was more than that. But they also mentioned the arms being longer on there. So that does open up some interesting options for the future.
I like that because the thing that they put with the actual picture skip to there at the Avatar face, and the picture, I like the picture that they put on there.
Yeah, because it's blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're gonna go on to the next thing here. But
how about we do Mario?
We can do Mario next, sure. But the next thing that I want to talk about is, so you saw the picture. If you saw in the back, the gentleman's name in the picture is Melvin. He did the news bits in between. But if you saw in the back left-hand corner right behind him, it said VIP with the word cake underneath. If you go to the rewards site and type that in, you'll gain access to a bunch of content. It's all digital. It's all free though, so might as well pick it up. So the Mario news, I'm gonna go ahead and let you tell.
The Mario news is that with Lego Mario, you can play with Princess Peach with a Princess Peach starter course.
Yeah, so Princess Peach is coming out with the Star Course. That's actually not news, as it has been on their website for a little while. But it is coming out August 1st with a bunch of sets. What they did show that was new, is that they are coming out with a Series 5 character pack. We all knew that they would, but it is definitely exciting to see what's in there. There's going to be 8 characters.
There's gonna be a Smash Mario.
No, not Mario, but just a Hammer Brother. So there's going to be a Hammer Brother. There's going to be a Toad with a winky face. There's going to be a baby Yoshi and a regular Yoshi. I forget what color. Do you remember what color? Red? I feel like it's a red Yoshi. A blue Shy Guy. There's 3 more. Do you remember what they are?
No, but I know there's a Hammer Brother.
Yeah, the Hammer Brother. That's the one I'm most excited. What was the one? The one with the face mask on. I forget what it was called. But he's like a villain, or not a villain, but like a thief or something. He is gonna be on there. I forget what his name is, but he's got.
Comment down below what he is.
If you ever see him, you'll recognize him from the games. He's wearing a bandit mask over it with like a drawn on face. So he's going to be on there. So that's 6 of the 8. That's pretty good.
Side guys have masks that have drawn a mask with a paper and then drawn eyes and drawn mouth.
Well, yeah. So one of the sets though is going to be Peach's Castle, which is going to be one of the starter sets that we'll hook up with, and then there will be a Peach version like Mario and Luigi. All right, so okay, so next up we are going to.
How about we do Star Wars next?
We want to do Star Wars next. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do Star Wars next. So, Star Wars news. Okay, we're done. So, no, the funny thing is there really wasn't any Star Wars news. Star Wars is
just spaceships.
Yeah, they basically talked about the Star Wars video game a little bit, and how each one of the ships was built out of Lego pieces in the Star Wars game, and that's pretty much it. I think they knew they had to put some sort of Star Wars thing in there, but they didn't talk about any new sets, which is kind of a silly thing if you think about it, because there is some new Star Wars sets that have either just come out, like the Lightyear ones, or that are in the process of coming out. So anyway, not a lot of Star Wars news. Sorry, but that's how it is. So let's talk about the one that is pretty exciting for.
It's Spaceship.
Yes, Spaceship. So they're bringing out a set from a long time ago, which is a spaceship. From the original space ones. It's got a number of astronauts in it, and it's revved up. So it's a recreation of an old set, much bigger sleeping compartment, a lot of doodads and whatnot on there. It's actually pretty exciting. My guess is it's going to be kind of spendy though. I didn't look up the price yet on it, but the amount of pieces it has, the amount of minifigures it has, the fact that it's selling based on nostalgia, my guess is it's going to be expensive. And I'll tell you why when we look at this next set. This next part of it, which is this little knight guy right here. So with this one here, this is supposed to represent they're recreating the old. They're basically recreating the old Yellow Castle set, which is what I don't know. I guess they're not recreating it, but they're reimagining it. It's 4,500 pieces, and it's going to be close to $400, if not $400 in America. So it's a lot of pieces, a lot of minifigures, a lot of hidden stuff in there. Very exciting, but again, they're selling on nostalgia, and I'm not interested in spending that much on a castle set, which I could see myself doing a couple $100, but not 400. All right, so Lego fan, do you what are your thoughts about the spaceship and the castle one?
The spaceship is cool that there's so many hidden things like the bedroom and the castle. Oh, it's cool that I think there is a bunch of hidden things.
Yeah, he wanted to show you this as well.
A hidden wizard in there. We didn't get the rights.
Well, so this is for something else, but there is a wizard on the castle set, so he wanted to show you that one on here as well. But since you've seen that minifigure, let's go ahead and move on to what that one is about, and that is Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Or the Magic of Wandering Worlds. I forgot what they kept saying.
There's a whole bunch of Harry Potter sets, it seems, that are coming out. I don't know. I'm not currently really into Harry Potter stuff, so I'm just gonna say, you might look it up if you're interested.
Everybody.
Hold on. I personally, I'm not into it right now. My son's 5. He hasn't, seen the movies or read the books or anything, so he's not into it right now. What do you have to say about it?
I like the sets that Diego makes of Harry Potter.
Yeah, they're pretty neat looking, but we literally don't have a single one at this point. So we'll move on from that.
Let's move on to Nick Fury.
Nick Fury, you mean
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. All right, so we don't have a Doctor Strange figure, but what we do have is a Spider-Man with the top of the cape from.
We asked the other part.
I don't think it's lost. I think it's probably on something. So I'm not too concerned about it. But basically, there's a probably very expensive set for Doctor Strange and the Sanctum Sanctorum with what was it, 9 minifigures?
There's hundreds of mini.
No, there's not hundreds. I think there's 9. There might be 11. But there's a bunch of minifigures and a bunch of hidden Easter eggs in that set too. Very neat, very neat. I would consider getting it, but I think it's probably going to be on the expensive side too. So probably not going to end up in my wish list for that reason. What are your thoughts? Any other additional thoughts? I know there's a Spider-Man in there. I think there's a Spider-Man in there.
I like that.
There's like 3 different Doctor Stranges.
I like that. I personally
Wong.
like it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of really neat stuff. Very, very exciting. If you do like the Marvel things on there.
Comment down below if you want to hear next Diego Con about it. Comment down below.
Yeah, send some comments down below, and don't forget, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Brickwise. So this right here is.
That's Anna, but it's supposed to be a friend. I'm also gonna add the other friend I made.
Yeah, so Lego Friends is coming out with a bunch of sets that are one. I guess they're splitting up all of the friends, and they're all gonna go to different places across the world. They're all gonna do different things. Artist, safari, animal rescue. Space camp, so a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so overall, I mean, we don't do much in the way of friends. That's why we have Anna from Frozen here, because we like the Frozen sets, we like the Frozen movies, but we don't really have the Friends sets. So if you like Friends, then great. There's some cool Friends sets coming out. All right.
Let's move on to Stunts, because that was very cool. Go blue and got those innocent ducks.
Yeah, so they showcased the Stunts bikes near the end of the show. If not the end of the show, our internet went out in the last 5 minutes of the show. So
everybody.
So they showed the Stunts things. I don't know if they showed anything after that, unfortunately. Go ahead.
So I was gonna say. There was a duck character on there, and we have it. We're gonna we'll view it soon.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Okay. It's a chicken, though.
A chicken.
Yep.
I got that for Easter.
Yeah, I like the stunts things. These are like not like pullbacks. They're basically kind of pull forward.
If it was pullbacks,
Pullbacks.
If it wasn't like that, it would be blah 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 because I would do the pullback.
Yeah, pullbacks might be easier for some of the younger kids, but I do like the stunts bikes, the stunt sets. I think they're really neat, and Lego fan likes them too. So let's talk about something that is potentially exciting for some.
It's the Botanical Garden. You can't wait to see all of it.
Yeah, well, so the question is, do you like the botanical sets?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you like do you like their art sets?
Comment down below if you like these neat.
These are custom, but technically the one on the left is Harry Potter, and the one on the right is Iron Man, but redid with our own renditions. But do you like those both? Because what they're doing is they are bringing out a Lego Botanical picture collection. Woo!
Woo!
We like pictures. We like Lego Botanicals. I don't think we'll get the botanical pictures though. What do you think?
Why?
Well, because I'd rather have something like this, right, where you actually build the succulent garden or build the. You a bee? All right.
Could be somewhere.
Yeah.
Or a fly. We don't know.
Okay. Well, so that is not it. They also talked about, and this is representing the next series of Lego minifigures. Do you remember which ones they showed? Do you remember?
There was a reindeer and a boat guy.
There was a reindeer with a like a Christmas package, which tells me they're probably coming out before Christmas. There was a guy in a boat suit, yes, and then they also showed a kid in a build your own costume of some sort. So that's 3 of, I think they said there's going to be 12. And then the last thing that was of note is...
It's Sarah's power.
Well, okay, so this is supposed to represent a dots set. So Lego fan here put together what his version of Sheriff Callie from the Disney Junior show Sheriff Callie. But basically, what's happening with the dots sets is they're coming out with 2 things. One of them is an adhesive. You pull off the back and basically paste it down on a hard surface, and then you can design it with Lego pieces. The other one is going to have holes all around it, and then you sew it onto some sort of fabric, clothing. They showed it on a hat, and then you can put Lego pieces on there. So that's what's going on with dots. I think, honestly, I think it's neat, but I've gotten the keychains.
I'm going to keep that.
That's good. But I've gotten the keychains, and the pieces fall off very easy. And the keychains are even set up with a coating on there that makes them a little bit tougher for things to come off of. But even with that, they fall off. So I don't know if this is a great idea, or be prepared to not have the pieces when you get home and be okay with it when it comes down to it. Or, I mean, if you just put the flat dots on there, that might help. They have packs of dots and whatnot. So anyway, that's pretty much the show. I will say a couple things. Number one, Joel McHale was one of the hosts. He did not seem like he really cared to be there. He had some funny jokes, but he was very wooden. I mean, he's an actor.
Comment down below. If you're Joel McHale, comment down below why you were excited.
Yeah, if you're Joel McHale and you're watching this, number one, thank you for watching this. Number two, I mean, if you do host it again, be more excited. So, some of the jokes were funny, but the way they were delivered were not they fell flat. Anyway, number two, too long. Lego Group, man, 2 hours for this show. I know a lot of adults watch it, but man, this is for kids. 2 hours, that's a long time. Cut it down to, I mean, if you have to have it long, cut it down to 90 minutes max, but it should be an hour. 1 hour to 90 minutes max. That's my advice. Anyway, if you didn't see it, that's pretty much the highlights. They had some stuff with some Lego Masters, people doing a build. I don't know if there's anything really we missed that was actually showcasing anything. If so, if you saw something that I missed, comment down below. But in the end, don't forget to subscribe to Brickwise.
If you're Zelma, tell us what happened there.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's because it was in Denmark and the time zone. You had sleep, jet lag or something. Anyway, either way, I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And goodbye. Yes, thank you.